An introduction to fair data principles and how to implement and create fair data with DDI Lifecycle, a metadata standard for data documentation, and Colectica, software for standards-based metadata management and publishing. Researchers have long realized that managing scientific data has had many issues and challenges in regards to finding, accessing, interacting with, reusing, or sharing data. In recent times, those challenges were expanding with the explosive growth and complexity of data being produced, resulting in many missed opportunities and expensive, disorganized efforts. There were no formal guidelines for scientific data management and stewardship. Finally, in 2016, those challenges were formally addressed with a convincing, world-changing article published in Scientific Data Nature, laying out the basic principles which should be followed for sharing research data of all types. There is an urgent need to improve the infrastructure supporting the reuse of scholarly data. A diverse set of stakeholders representing academia, industry, funding agencies, and scholarly publishers have come together to design and jointly endorse a concise and measurable set of principles that we refer to as the Fair Data Principles. The intent is that these may act as a guideline for those wishing to enhance the reusability of their data holdings. Distinct from peer initiatives that focus on the human scholar, the FAIR principles put specific emphasis on enhancing the ability of machines to automatically find and use the data, in addition to supporting its reuse by individuals. FAIR stands for findable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable. Note that FAIR data is not the same as open data. It does not have to be openly shared. But even in those cases, a thorough description of the data should still be created not only for your organization's internal usage benefits, but also published so other relevant researchers may at least find your documentation and in the right circumstances have an option to request to reuse the data for appropriate causes, now or in the future. The 4 FAIR principles are as follows. For each of the 4 principles, you can see there is one common piece needed to meet the guidelines for each principle: metadata. Traditionally, many organizations have focused only on the findable and accessible guidelines, but fully fair data today needs the ability to be interoperable and reusable, which relies heavily on well-structured metadata. The usage of these 4 principles continues to gain traction across the world, and many funders are now beginning to make them a requirement. FAIR principles have become the gold standard in research data management, and it's all led by comprehensive metadata throughout the whole research lifecycle. In order for that metadata to follow these 4 principles, it has to be well-structured, machine-readable, and machine-actionable. This is where the DDI Lifecycle standard steps into the spotlight. Introduced in 2008, the DDI Lifecycle standard was built around those same principles and is superior at supporting each one of them, making it the ideal implementation model for any researcher or organizations serious about the FAIR data principles. Colectica can help you begin implementing FAIR data principles via DDI today with DDI training, as well as many affordable and sustainable tools, either off the shelf or customized for your special needs. With Colectica, you can have peace of mind in leveraging continuously modernized, sustainable documentation solutions that can complement, streamline, automate, or even fully replace other ad hoc systems. Getting started is easy. Contact us today to discuss your unique situation and requirements to reach your goals.